If you've ever watched any of my videos before, you've probably seen this huge wall of plushies behind me. Well, you might not think it's huge, but I think it's pretty big. Most of these I've bought from different places. Like I think the Eevee right here I bought from GameStop. Some of these I've got from claw machines and a whole bunch of different prizes. Baby Rosaline is my favorite. But I thought, you know what? Why not do what any successful adult and smart and responsible person would do? Slow down, not buy anymore. No, that's not what we're going to do today. Today I've got this huge, I don't even know, this is like 10 different plushies in it from AliExpress, and they just bundle it all up, sucked out all the air and sent it over. It's pretty dense, so we're going to open this up and see what we got. So the theme for today's video is Pokemon. I bought 10 different plushies, and I also bought one beforehand just to try and test it out. So this one I bought separately. This is Pichu. I think it was from the same seller, just to test them out to see like how the quality of it is, and everything looks pretty good. The Pichu is actually pretty cute. I'm gonna have to put up the prices of like each of these because I do not remember what these cost, but they were pretty reasonable. And the brand from these, they just say Pokemon, but these are for sale in China only. That's what it says. So where these are coming from is China. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, you give this video a like, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you rate all of these. What's your favorite one and what's the cutest? So when you take off the green part, it just comes in this giant bag. So let's just open this up and take them out one by one. All right, first up we got Cyndaquil. When I saw the picture for this one, I was like, this little flame on the back is adorable. This thing is so cute. Cyndaquil was one of my favorite starters from this region. Got a little loose thread there. That's fine. That came out. This is awesome. Yeah. This one, I would say, I give it an 8 out of 10. And I want you guys to start predicting like who you think is going to come out next. Ooh, we got Chikorita. Am I going to forget these names? Hopefully not. That shows my Pokemon knowledge right there. So the leaf on top of the head has like, I don't know what it has inside of there. Maybe like a little plastic piece or something just to keep it a little bit rigid. This is cute. This is nice. I didn't like how green it looked. It looked more like maybe like the sprite of Chikorita or like a shiny. Maybe it is a shiny. I'm going through it on the side. Oh, you can see that one peeking out. I'll pull that one out now then. I'm going through it on the side, but I don't want to pull out the ones that are too crazy right away. But here we got Latios with Pikachu on top of it. This one is, in the picture, it looked amazing. I was like, oh, I got to get one of these. We got to wrestle with them, get them back into shape after they've been in that giant plushie ball. It has like a little bow tie on the bottom. You see we have the pattern on its stomach. I gave Cyndaquil a rating, but Chikorita I didn't. So let me just go back to Chikorita real quick. I give it a 6. So we have a 6 and an 8. For this one, the Pikachu on the top, I'm not gonna kid you. This one looks a bit rough. The Pikachu on the top looks okay, I guess, because it's a smaller plush on top of the actual big one that we have. Like I could imagine this one just being dangled from the ceiling or like held up high like this. This would look amazing. Yeah, it just looks nice. But up close, the Pikachu detail is a bit lacking, but this one looks nice. I would say this is a 7. We got Vulpix. This is what, the Alolan form? I want to say it's the Alolan form. I honestly forgot. But this is beautiful. It just looks cute. Like the detail on it, like even the top piece on the head just looks nice. The tails are nice. Trying to rate this one, what would I rate it? I'd say this is like an 8. This is more up there with the Cyndaquil. Like it has that good quality and like the cuteness to it. Now we have Pikachu with a costume. When I say Pikachu with a costume, you're like, Pikachu with a costume? Yeah, we have Pikachu dressed as Tyranitar. I seen this one on there. They had several that had different costumes, Spoiler alert, might have another one in here. But the Tyranitar is one of my favorite Pokemon from back in the day. And this just looks nice. So the mask is sewn to Pikachu, but because of there's like the Pikachu ears are in there, which I thought they would have like holes to put that through. This looks kind of ridiculous, no? If Pikachu's ears are just pointing up and that's half the mask, I guess that's to keep the shape. But now it looks like he's just strangling himself. Yeah, it says for sale in Japan only, made in China. So even the tail on the Pikachu back here is just sticking out. So this is like a Pikachu plush that they probably sell separately, and they just put the costume on top of it. But everything else looks cute. Like if you pull the mask fully down, it gets a bit more shape. So then you start to see what its full potential is. I'd give this one maybe a 6.5, close to a 6, just because of that whole mask thing. It's pretty annoying. Next up, we got the main man, Charizard. This one is chonky. We got a nice chunky Charizard. There were 2 Charizards that had, I think, different facial expressions. This one was the best one to me. And then the wings have like this little pleathery, like fake leather kind of pattern on it or design, but they're so floppy. I wish these were rigid. They should have put like a piece of cardboard or plastic into those to keep the shape. They could have sewn it down to the arms just to keep it open like this. Like it would be like that all the time. I would give this one, see, I want to put this one as a 7 or an 8, but I don't want to be unfair to the rest of them. Those floppy wings, that's not really something that deserves an 8. I don't want to put them in the same category, so I'll say this is a 7. We have 4 more to go. And these 4 that we have left, they're very fancy and very special. So if you made it this far, you should thank yourself. You know, give yourself a little pat on the back, a little applause. Because now we got one of the legendary Pokemon right here. How do you guys say his name? I say Kyogre. This one is fantastic. The size is perfect. If this was like a jumbo plush, this would have been awesome though. I'm sure like if it was like the size of my hands right now. Licensed for Asia only. So these are authentic, at least the ones with the tag. So this would be the same as the Pichu, and then we have the 2 Japanese ones that are authentic. The rest are up for grabs what they are or who made them. One of my favorite games this came from, Pokemon Sapphire, and one of my favorite legendaries, Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza or Rayquaza, however you say it. Those 3, that's my childhood right there. So this one, I gotta give it an 8. So speaking of Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby, I didn't even know that this was a good segue, but we've got somebody from those games as a plush. You know who it is? Take a guess. Don't even try to guess, because it's Pikachu as Team Aqua's leader. Yeah, you wouldn't even guess that. And this is another one that's for China only. Yeah, on the little card, it shows you a whole bunch of different other like costume Pikachus that they have. So this one is huge. It's way bigger than the rest of them. We have the Team Aqua symbol on the hat. Just gotta pull it down, and the ears come out of the mask. So this is what I was talking about with the Tyranitar earlier, that it should have came out of the mask. I don't know why they felt the need to keep it sealed in. Even there's some detail on the feet. The feet have like an aqua symbol, which is pretty nice. I didn't notice that. And let's pull up the other Pikachu just so you guys can see the size difference in that. I'm sure if this was in like the back of one of my videos, this was what would catch your attention. So I give it at least an 8 just for being able to catch the attention. This one looks nice. Let's put a 9, but let's put a question mark next to it. So this one, I'm going to say it's a 9. With all of that buildup, there's actually no need to segue this, but you know, with the water, you also need some fire. We've got the Team Magma captain now. Pikachu dressed as, let's call him Fire Guy. He even has like a little pouch on the side. That's crazy. Just a little small pouch to hold his little Pikachu stuff, whatever he needs. Then here we have little horns. This is where his ears are, I assume. But we know Pikachu's ears would be way longer than that. But for the aesthetics, they made his ears shorter, which I'm completely fine with. This one just looks cute. I would say this is, I don't know if I like this more or less than the Team Aqua, but the detail on this one still makes it a 9. I give this a 9 too. We've got Latias this time. And this one, I didn't know, but the neck is like permanently broken back, showing Latias looking backwards. And the same way with Latios, we have the design on the belly. We have this little bow tie. And we have the Pikachu on the back. I'd say this Pikachu is pretty much the same Pikachu that was on Latios. So nothing really different about it. Same quality. So here you see in this angle, which is, I guess, the best angle that they look. Latios on the right here just looks epic. It looks amazing. This one, you don't get to see anything but the top of the head. So just because of that, I would say this one is maybe a 6 or a 6.5 because they have pretty much the same body. Latios is of course bigger and gray and blue. I thought they were both white and blue, white and whatever their colors are, but this one is gray and blue. I gotta look that up also. But either way, this one looks amazing. This one just looks like it needs to go to the chiropractor or something. So we'll say this is a 6. This is still a... Now I want to bump this up to an 8. Did I bump this up to an 8 already? Because this is an 8. This is a 6. So here we have it. We have all of the 11 plushies that we opened today, and setting this up was no joke. It was pretty tough. It's even tough just holding it up right now. It might collapse any minute. So I think that deserves a like at least. If you like this video and you like the concept of buying plushies from online from a specific show, give me some suggestions on what show I should do next, because I might do this again. This was actually pretty fun. But I'll see you next time. Peace. How do I get out of here? Oh, ah!